Yeah, it's like that lunch. It's like that lunch that you buy on payday. You know how like on payday, you don't be worried about how much your lunch costs because you just got paid and you have enough money. You may have been scrimping and saving the whole week and conserving and making sure that you don't overspend because you don't want to be on E or dip into your savings. But on that payday, that lunch be fat. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing to have a $15 to $20 lunch. It's payday. You ain't even worried about that money. Let's get into it. Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is your daily, really go get 'emism number 1K48 for August 12th. August 12th, 2017. August 12th. My birthday, my born day. Yeah. And it was a good one. This was a great day. Listen, we're going to talk about something right now. We're going to talk about something serious. We're going to talk about that payday lunch. You know, that feeling. That's what we're really talking about. We're talking about the feeling that you get when you just got your pay and pay is right. Not that pay that you get when you've missed a day or when you've worked overtime but you didn't get the overtime pay because you didn't get the whole 40 hours. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about when you got the whole pay with the overtime on it and you've been struggling because you really needed this check. And when you get it, it's right. It's right. They didn't take out nothing crazy. They didn't tax you to death. You worked the right amount of hours, maybe even have a little OT on it. And you've been brown bagging your lunch all week. But today you might eat at the TGI Fridays. Today you might get the little seafood, this, that, the crab legs. You might go to the little happy hour. But during lunch hour, you know what I'm saying? Maybe even having a drink. Why you on the job? Because you're feeling good like that. And when it's like that, we have to ask ourselves, why don't we get to enjoy ourselves and that feeling of being on top of the world more often? Why can't we experience that every day? Why can't we? It seems like we should. So why don't we? Well, one of the reasons that we probably don't is because we don't try to. What we're really talking about in this video is going a long time doing without, basically sacrificing. And you know what? Sometimes we're not sacrificing for anybody else. Sometimes we're sacrificing for ourselves. We have to sacrifice in order to discipline ourselves sometimes, to make sure that we mitigate our emotions, mitigate our spending. And a lot of times our emotions and our spending go together. What they call it, retail therapy. When we're feeling bad about things, we'll go out and we'll buy things because it makes us feel better temporarily. But we got to get out of that, and we got to get past that, because we wind up always digging ourselves into a credit hole, and then next thing you know, we're living just to be able to pay our bills, and we may be in the position where we are having to make payday loans, not necessarily from a payday loan place, but from from people that we know who have a couple of dollars and they manage their money right. We're sponging off of them. We got to do better. So you know how it is. When you finally get above water a little bit, maybe not a lot, but just a little bit, enough to be able to enjoy your life the way that you know that you deserve to be able to enjoy your life. I don't know what happened to me today, but I felt this crazy feeling. I really did. I felt this crazy feeling, and it's hard for me to explain, but I'll tell you this. I have to dub it as a feeling of everything is going to be all rightness. I had a feeling of everything is going to be all rightness. And I'm dead serious. I can't really explain it, but I know it's something that's been missing out of my life, or should I say missing in my life, for at least 7-8 years. And it was emotional. I don't even know how to explain it. I almost felt like breaking down. I'm serious. I almost felt like breaking down and crying a little bit because it was strong. Like I'm still kind of feeling it. You know what I mean? If I start tearing up in the video, then, you know, and it's a spirit, and sometimes you feel like you know when things are looking up and when things are better and when they're going to be okay. And it's a feeling that is indescribable. This is more than when you pay a bill or when you dig yourself up out of some kind of hole or remove yourself from danger. This is that feeling that you've done the work that was necessary in order for you to be okay going forward. That's serious shit, you know? So let's rock out. When I talk about going too long doing without, listen, on the written Daily Go Getimism today, I wrote that don't let yourself go too long don't let yourself go too long doing without, because in the back of your mind it makes you feel like things are really hopeless, like this is the way it's just going to be, like maybe you've done something wrong and you're being punished, like maybe this is a test or whatever, and you don't know how long the test is going to be, but you got to sit in that classroom and be there for a while, and it makes you stop trying. It makes you stop trying really hard to get yourself up out of that position, because you may mess around and see somebody that's doing worse than you, and next thing you know, you start feeling a little bit better about where you are, even though where you are is nowhere where you want to be. So you have to watch out for going too long without, and remedy this situation. Don't go crazy, but buy yourself a pair of shoes, buy yourself a new jacket, get a new haircut, a hairdo, something. Buy yourself a piece of jewelry or whatever. Don't make a major purchase. Don't go out and buy a house or a car that you can't afford. But get yourself a little something to remind yourself that you're worthy of having something. And try to put all your concentration into getting out of a situation that has been pulling you down, draining you physically, draining you emotionally and mentally. And let it be like that lunch that you buy on that payday. When that pay is fat and that lunch seems cheap no matter how expensive it is, because you can afford it. It's going to be okay. Alright? Alright. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for this. I said anything can go for theirs. Anything can go for those who go for yours. For theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, that payday lunch, the lunch that you buy on that payday, live your life like that. Try to get to that point. Don't let yourself go too long doing without. You deserve better. Go get your better. Your better is out there. Go get it. Go get your better. You can always do better. Go get it. It's yours. It's yours. The Daily Go Getimism show is every single day. turn the 6 upside down. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Call in number 319-527-6199. blogtalkradio.com/Sun752. And Sun7 say peace. Yeah. Shout out to Ayanna McIntyre.